On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Staple.
Important, basic, or essential to something or someone, forming an integral part of a particular diet or industry.
Examples:
Staple commodities. Staple ingredient. Rice is a staple food in many Asian countries.
Carbohydrate.
Also carb, any of a class of organic compounds that include sugars, starch, and cellulose and are a principal source of energy in the diet of animals.
Examples:
Complex carbohydrate. Carbohydrate metabolism. Foods high in carbohydrates include bread, pasta, and rice.
Mainstay.
A thing that is relied upon to support or uphold something else.
Examples:
The mainstay of the community. Country's mainstay. The company's mainstay product was a household appliance that was popular with consumers.
Loaf.
A quantity of bread that is shaped and baked in one piece and usually sliced for serving. Verb, to be lazy or idle.
Examples:
Crusty loaf. Loaf around during the day. On my way home from work, I picked up a loaf of bread from the bakery.
Bakery.
A place where bread and other baked goods are made and sold.
Examples:
Run a bakery. Bakery industry. He worked at the bakery as a baker.
Ancestor.
A person from whom one is descended, a forefather.
Examples:
Ancestor language. Earliest human ancestor. My remote ancestor immigrated to the United States from Ireland in the 1800s.
Mythical.
Based on or related to myths, legends, or folklore, existing only in tales or in the imagination.
Examples:
Mythical heroes. Mythical world. Many cultures have their mythical creatures and legends.
Cultivate.
To prepare and foster land for growing crops or plants.
Examples:
Cultivate a field. Cultivate relationships. University is a great place to cultivate our minds and expertise.
Mechanize.
To equip with machinery or automatic equipment, to replace human labor with machines or automation in industry or other processes, to make a job or a procedure more systematic or efficient by the use of tools or technology.
Examples:
Mechanize operations. Mechanize agriculture. The factory mechanized its production line to increase efficiency and reduce labor costs.
Envelope.
To surround and cover completely, to encase.
Examples:
envelop the whole world. Envelop her in a bear hug. The fog enveloped the city, making it difficult to see.
Despise.
To feel strong dislike or contempt for someone or something, often because of a perceived fault or failing. To have a low or unfavorable opinion of something.
Examples:
despise a particular food. Secretly despise. I despise injustice and those who perpetrate it.
Plentiful.
Existing or available in a large quantity or abundance, ample or abundant in supply or availability.
Examples:
plentiful resources. Plentiful harvest. The supermarket offers a plentiful selection of fresh fruits and vegetables.
Tasteless.
Lacking flavor, bland or insipid, lacking in aesthetic or artistic merit, lacking sensitivity or propriety.
Examples:
tasteless joke. Tasteless food. The bright pink flamingos seem tasteless decorations for the traditional wedding ceremony.
Simplistic.
Oversimplified or lacking in complexity or depth, characterized by an attempt to explain something complex or multifaceted with overly vague or simple terms.
Examples:
simplistic approach. Simplistic design. The politician's solution to the problem was too simplistic to solve the underlying issue.
Modernize.
To bring up to date or make contemporary in style or function. To bring modern methods or resources into an existing organization or system.
Examples:
modernize infrastructure. Modernize agriculture. The company plans to modernize its outdated technology and software to improve efficiency.
Oblivious.
Not aware of something, especially what is happening around you, forgetful.
Examples:
oblivious of his promise. Oblivious to our response. She was so engrossed in her work that she was oblivious to her surroundings.
Raisin.
A dried grape, typically made from certain varieties of grapes that are specifically grown for this purpose, a popular snack food or baking ingredient.
Examples:
raisin pie. Raisin oatmeal cookies. The raisin bread had a deliciously sweet flavor.
Domesticate.
To take control of animals or plants to provide food, power, or company.
Examples:
easy to domesticate. Domesticate the plant. We domesticate cows to gain milk and meat.
Concoction.
The mixture, often a complicated one, a preparation made by combining various ingredients.
Examples:
concoction recipe. Coffee milk concoction. The concoction of herbs and spices gave the soup a unique flavor.
Commuter.
A person who regularly travels long distances between their home and place of work, typically by public transportation or car.
Examples:
commuter shuttle, daily commuter. The commuter train was delayed due to a signal failure on the line.
Cassava.
A starchy, tuberous root plant that is native to South America and is grown in many tropical and subtropical regions around the world.
Examples:
cassava flour, cassava starch. Cassava leaves are also eaten as a vegetable in some parts of the world.
Modernity.
The quality or condition of being modern, the state or era of being up to date in technology, science, and culture.
Examples:
spirit of modernity, path toward modernity. He was fascinated by the contrasts between traditional life and the city's modernity.
Emu.
A large flightless bird native to Australia, similar in appearance to the ostrich but smaller and with softer feathers.
Examples:
emu egg, emu farming. Indigenous Australians use the emu's feathers for various decorative and practical purposes.
Campo.
Also Cerrado, a rural or agricultural area, typically in Latin American countries, an open field or countryside.
Examples:
vast campo, rural campo landscape. They booked a weekend getaway at a campo-style retreat to escape the city's hustle and bustle.
Soybean.
A legume crop widely cultivated for its nutritious seeds, often ground into meal or pressed into oil for food products, with other uses including animal feed, fuel, and industrial applications.
Examples:
soybean oil, soybean production. The farmer harvested his soybean crop and took it to market.
Forebear.
An ancestor or a precursor.
Examples:
a forebear of one of the tribes. Forebear predecessor. His forebear was one of the first settlers in the area.
Counter-movement.
A move or action taken in opposition to a preceding or expected movement, a reaction or rebuttal.
Examples:
economic counter-movement. The counter-movement against globalization. The counter-movement in the stock market caused many investors to panic.
Gastronomy.
The art or science of preparing and serving good food, the study of food and its relationship to culture and society.
Examples:
gastronomy tour, French gastronomy. The city has many restaurants that showcase the diversity of gastronomy worldwide.
Fallacy.
A mistaken belief, idea, or argument that is not supported by facts or evidence, a deceptive or misleading statement or belief.
Examples:
Fallacy of logic. Belief in a fallacy. Many people cling to the fallacy that they can get rich quickly, despite all evidence.
Relegate.
To assign or dismiss to a lower or less important status or place, to demote.
Examples:
Relegate a matter to another authority. Relegate task. The underperforming team was relegated to a lower division.
Electrify.
To make a machine or system work by using electricity, to make someone extremely enthusiastic about or interested in something.
Examples:
Electrify the audience. Electrify a manufacturing process. The product developed through years of research continues to electrify the market.
Fertilize.
To cause an egg, female animal, or plant to develop by joining sperm from the male with them. To add a natural or chemical substance to land to make plants grow well.
Examples:
Fertilize the soil. Fertilize the female egg. The couple decided to use the non-husband's sperm to fertilize a wife.
Orangutan.
A large long-armed ape with red-brown hair that lives in Borneo and Sumatra and has arboreal habits.
Examples:
Orangutan arm. Female orangutan. The researcher found new species of orangutan on the island.
Starvation.
A severe lack of food that leads to malnutrition and, ultimately, death.
Examples:
Die of starvation. Starvation wages. The drought led to widespread starvation in the region.
Hectare.
A unit of area equal to 10,000 square meters.
Examples:
Hectare land. Housing per hectare. The farm spans over 100 hectares of land.
Horticultural.
Relating to the cultivation or study of plants, especially garden plants.
Examples:
Horticultural industry. Horticultural techniques. The Horticultural Society held a workshop on pruning techniques for rose bushes.
Dispassionate.
Not influenced by strong emotions or personal feelings, objective and impartial, characterized by rationality and objectivity rather than being driven by subjective biases or emotions.
Examples:
Dispassionate analysis. Dispassionate observation. The judge remained dispassionate throughout the emotional trial.
Horticulture.
The art or practice of cultivating and growing ornamental plants, fruits, vegetables, or flowers, the science and study of plant cultivation.
Examples:
urban horticulture, sustainable horticulture. She studied applied horticulture to learn more about plant cultivation and landscaping.
Fermentation.
The chemical breakdown of a substance by bacteria, yeasts, or other microorganisms, typically involving effervescence and the giving off of the heat.
Examples:
oxidative fermentation, fermentation tank. The process of fermentation is used to make beer, wine, and many other products.
Populate.
To inhabit or occupy a particular area, region, or environment with a certain number or type of people, animals, or plants, to fill out or complete a form, document, or database with relevant information.
Examples:
populate the countryside, populate the spreadsheet. Deer, squirrels, and birds primarily populate the forest.